Sometimes, a single moment can flip an entire school upside down. And on one quiet Monday morning, that moment came when a proud, loud-mouthed bully pointed his finger at a terrified new girl while officers closed in on her with handcuffs. Students froze, teachers whispered, and the new girl, she stood trembling, yet strangely calm, as if she already knew something no one else did. But what no one at Westbrook High expected was this. The girl, the bully tried to humiliate, wasn't just new. She was the daughter of the town's most respected judge. And what happened next would teach the whole school a lesson about kindness they'd never forget. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to support the channel. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so you never miss a new story from Stories. Now, let's dive in. Emily Carson had spent the entire car ride to school twisting her bracelet, something she did whenever she was nervous. Moving to a new town was hard enough, but Westbrook High was bigger than her old school, louder, and full of unfamiliar faces. Her father, Judge Robert Carson, always told her, "Kindness is your strength, not your weakness." Emily held on to those words like a lifeline. But the moment she stepped into the hallway, she felt eyes on her. Whispers floated around who's she. New girl. She looked scared. And then, there was Tyler Briggs, tall, smug, and always wearing that red varsity jacket like it made him king of the school. To his group, he was funny. To everyone else, he was trouble wrapped in a grin. Tyler spotted Emily trying to find her locker and immediately saw an opportunity. "Hey, new girl," he shouted, "you lost or just clueless?" Emily swallowed hard. She didn't want to start trouble. "I'm just looking for locker 112. She said softly. Tyler smirked. "Oh, that's not your locker anymore. It's mine. Rules of the school." His friends laughed. Emily tried to stay calm. I think the principal assigned it to me." Tyler stepped closer. "Are you calling me a liar?" Her hands trembled, but she remembered her dad's voice. Kindness is a strength. So she tried again, gently. "No, maybe there's just a misunderstanding. But bullies don't like gentle. They like reactions." He grabbed her schedule right out of her hands. "What's this?" "Emily Carson. Sounds fancy." Students nearby slowed down, sensing trouble. Emily reached out. "Please give it back." Tyler held it over her head. "Make me." Emily didn't jump. She didn't shout. She simply said, "You don't have to be mean. I'm not here to hurt anyone." Something about her calmness irritated him even more. Bullies thrive on fear, and hers wasn't enough. So he made a terrible choice. At lunchtime, while Emily sat alone in the library reading, Tyler marched up to the front desk and told the librarian loudly, "That girl stole my wallet." Heads turned instantly. Emily looked up, shocked. "What?" "No, I didn't," but Tyler waved over the school resource officer standing nearby. "Check her bag. She stole my wallet. I saw her." The officer looked uncomfortable, but duty-bound. "Ma'am, I need you to stand up." Students crowded around. Phones came out. The moment spiraled fast. Emily's heart pounded, but she whispered, "I didn't steal anything." But Tyler wasn't done. He turned dramatic, yelling, "She's lying. Arrest her." The crowd gasped as two officers approached. Emily's hands were shaking as they gently took her wrists. And that's when Tyler smiled, the cruel smile of someone who believed he had won. But Emily didn't cry. She didn't beg. She just said calmly, "Please call my father." One officer paused. "Your father?" Emily nodded. "He'll explain everything." Tyler scoffed. "Yeah, right. Probably some guy who works at Walmart." But 15 minutes later, the library doors burst open and in walked Judge Robert Carson, still in his courthouse robe, face carved with authority. The entire school went silent. Emily whispered, "Dad." He rushed to her side. "Emily, are you okay?" Tyler's smirk vanished. Judge Carson turned to the officers. "Why is my daughter in cuffs?" The officers quickly explained, and the judge's expression darkened. "Release her immediately." Tyler stumbled over his words. I didn't know that she's my daughter," the judge said sharply. "You don't need to know someone's background to treat them with respect." He turned to the crowd. "Do you all understand how dangerous false accusations are? How much damage cruelty can cause?" No one moved. Emily stepped forward gently. "Dad, it's okay." The judge looked at her, confused. "Emily, Dad, please. He doesn't need punishment. He needs a lesson." Her voice was soft, but it carried through the room. Tyler stared, stunned. Emily, after everything, was asking for mercy. The judge sighed. "And what lesson do you want him to learn?" Emily walked up to Tyler. She didn't yell. She didn't insult him. She simply said, "You don't have to be cruel to be noticed. People will like you more if you choose kindness instead." Tyler blinked rapidly, unable to understand how she wasn't angry. Kindness wasn't something he was used to receiving. Judge Carson added firmly, "Tyler, you'll attend weekly community sessions I host. You'll learn empathy, accountability, and respect. And Emily, if she agrees, will be your partner for the first session." Emily nodded softly. "I'll help." The room buzzed in disbelief. The judge smiled proudly at his daughter. This is real strength. Over the next weeks, something remarkable happened. Tyler showed up at first reluctantly, then sincerely. Emily spoke to him like he was human, not a villain. She listened. She shared stories. She encouraged him. And slowly, The bully everyone feared started changing. By the end of the semester, Tyler was a different person. He apologized publicly to Emily. They never became best friends, but they became something better. To people who understood each other, and the story of the girl who stopped a bully, not with anger, but with kindness, became a lesson the whole school remembered. Emily proved something powerful that day. Kindness isn't weakness. Kindness changes people. Kindness changes everything. So as you go through your day, remember your small act of kindness might be the moment someone needs to become better. And that moment could change everything.